What's up, Trophy Hunter? Welcome to my Platinum walkthrough for The Dark Prophecy. The game is an old school point and click adventure game, and with a guide it can be completed within 20 minutes. The game is crossbuy between PS5 and PS4, so another 2 easy and quick platinums. You can move your cursor with the left stick and you can switch interactions by pressing the circle button. If you change locations, make a double click to move faster. So at the beginning of the game, wait for the bubbles and then select look at the bubbles. You can skip through the text with the cross button, and no worries, you can't do anything wrong in the dialogue options. So select option number 3, oh I see. Now select option number 3 again, what do you need? And now select yes, I'm ready to help. So now go back to the lake. Now press the option button and make a manual save. Now click on lake bottom to earn the first trophy in the game. Now go all the way to the left and pick up a red leaf. Now go back to the village. Like I said before, if you do a double click, your character will move a bit faster. So now talk with the witch. Select option number 3, I have questions about magic. And now select, can you give me the key from your house? Now look right and pick up some wheat. And now pick up some berries. Now press the option button and make a manual save. You can overwrite the previous one. Now go to your inventory and use the berry on yourself. Now use your key in your inventory on the witch house. So now enter the house, interact with the chest. To open the chest you need to interact with the small pictures. Start on the right and select the picture with some rain. On the bottom you need a picture of some water or lake. I'm not sure what it really is. And on the left side you need the picture with the flames or whatever it is. Now interact with the chest again to get a rope. Now interact with the book on the far left. So select option number 1, deep into reading. Select you've spent hour reading the book. Now select continue reading. Select you've spent hours again. Select continue reading, you've spent hours, and select continue reading again. This will reward you with an item. So now you can leave the house. Now use the rope on the well and enter the well. Now to your right you can pick up a root. Now go left and pick up a yellow shroom. Now go back to the village. Now move into the witch house again. Now select the route with the closet to get the amulet. Now go all the way back to the starting area, the lake. Now use the amulet on yourself, this will allow you to speak with animals. Now speak with the fishes to your left. Select option number 3, bring me the skeleton stuff. Now select wait. And now click on the fishes bring you the wet bundle. Now interact with the bundle to get another 2 items. And now go back to the village. Now enter the well again. Now use the dirty bottle with the clean water. Now go back into the witch house. Now use the red leaf with the boiler. Now use the berry with the boiler. Now use the shroom with the boiler. And last but not least, use the amulet with the boiler. And now use the bottle with the boiler. So now use your root with the hot coals. So now go back to the lake. Now use the underwater breathe potion on yourself. And now click on lake bottom. Now pick up the rusty sword. Now go back to the village and enter the well. Now use the sword with the door to your left. Now enter the room. Now use the root with the torch on the right side. Now interact with the skeleton to get another item. And now go back to the village. So now go to the right, to the castle. Now talk with Guardian number 1. Select option number 1, may I enter the castle? And now select option number 2, look, I have this piece of cloth. So now enter the castle. Now enter the first room to your left. Interact with the bag of potatoes. Now go back to the courtyard. Now go down to the jail. Now interact with the barrel to your right. Now go back to the courtyard. So now talk with Steward. Select option number 3, in the prison a barrel of wine. And now select option number 4, a sack of potatoes. So now enter the throne room. Now try to talk with the king. Now go to the jail and talk with the prisoner. Now select option number 2, I recently met the king. Now select option number 1, why are you here? And now select option number 3, goodbye. Now go back to the courtyard. Now talk with the servant. Select option number 1, have you heard? Now select goodbye and enter the kitchen. Now talk with the cook. Select option number 3, I was sent from the throne room. And now select try to make a soup. Now we need to play a minigame. We have to select ingredients in the correct order. So now click on the first picture 2 times. Now click on the second ingredient. Now click on the fourth one. Now on the third one. Now on the first one. And last but not least on the fourth one 2 times. So now go back to the courtyard. Now enter the servant's room. Now interact with the cloth. Now pick up the spices and then go back to the cook. Talk with her. Select option number 3, give the spices to the cook. So now go back and enter the throne room. Now try to enter Wizard's room. Now click on the Wizard's room again. Now pick up some crystals from the table. Now go back to the castle entrance. Now talk with the troll underneath the bridge. Select option number 1. Now select option number 2, what are you doing? Now select the last option, so what do you just sit here all day? Now select yes. I have nothing. And now point to the right hand. Now select goodbye. Now go back to the village. Now enter the well. Now talk with the face to your right. Select option number 2, do you know how to win the troll game? Option number 3, where can I get a lucky coin? And now how do I open Mira's cellar? And now select goodbye. Go back to the village. Now go back to the jail and talk with the prisoner. Select option number 4, could you give me a piece of your clothes? And now select option number 4 again, would you give me a piece of your clothes for some soup? Now select goodbye. Now go back to the kitchen. Talk with the cook to get another soup. Select option number 2. And then go back to the jail and talk with the prisoner again. Now select give the prisoner the soup. Now go back to the village and enter the witch house. Now combine the clothes with the crystal. And now use the crystal with the hatchet. Enter the cellar. Now pick up the lucky coin and then go back to the drawer. Now talk with the drawer. Now select the last option, let's play a game. Now select option number 2, I can bet this coin. And now select option number 1. So once you got your item, press the option button and make a manual save. you can override the previous one. Now go back to the witch house. Now use the pollen with the cat. Now select OK, you should start on your previous save point. Now go into the castle and enter the throne room. Now enter Wizard's room. Now use the pollen with the wizard. Now talk with the wizard and the platinum is yours. Select option number 1 and option number 1 again. Now select the second option and that's it. So guys, I hope you found this video useful. Thanks for the attention. See you in my next one.